I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Jessica Federer. She is managing partner at Supernode Ventures. Jessica, it's wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, I'm excited to talk with you, but before we do that, just a quick note to viewers. This interview is for informational purposes only. The NYSE doesn't recommend any investments or investment strategies. All right, so Jessica, tell me about Supernode.
Supernode Ventures invests in early stage, pre-seed, seed, and Series A women's health companies.
Okay, so now you recently hosted the first Women's Health Investor Summit here at the NYSE. Tell me about that event.
Well, it was an incredible event, and thank you to all of our New York Stock Exchange partners that did it with us. Right now, we know every human on the planet is a result of women's health, but investment is not where it should be. The largest women's health fund on the planet is only $70 million, and all the women's health funds are micro funds. So we can solve this. We brought together all the investors from different backgrounds, venture capital, corporate venture capital, foundations, endowments, even governments, to come together to accelerate investment in women's health. And we had over $112 billion of investment capital represented in the room.
Okay. All right, now Jessica, how would you define women's health?
So women's health is any area where women are differently or disproportionately impacted. So women's health is a relatively new field. It wasn't until 1993 that Congress passed a law requiring women and minorities to be included in NIH-funded research. And that really was the catalyst. So we started to understand more how different people respond to diseases and to treatments. So for example, we know now that women are 80% of autoimmune patients in the US. They're 2/3 of Alzheimer's patients in the US. And when it comes to heart disease, women are 50% more likely to die in the year after a heart attack than men. So women's health is a very broad category, the whole woman, her whole life.
All right, and why is now the right time to invest in women's health?
So as 30 years ago was the first time we really started seeing women involved in clinical research, we finally have the data to understand all of these different conditions where women are differently or disproportionately impacted. And so that, with the combination of new technologies, cutting edge technology, and a really significant market demand, makes this the most exciting time to invest in women's health.
Okay, and finally, what is special about this year for women's health?
This year is very special for women's health because it is the 30th anniversary of that 1993 NIH Revitalization Act passed by Congress that first required women and minorities to be included in NIH-funded research. So that was the catalyst that started all the research that we have today that is enabling these new companies to be created to solve very high impact problems. It's also, we had our Women's Health Investor Day on the Free the Pill Day, which interestingly, taking something from the past and something from the present, over 100 countries already have a birth control pill available over the counter. The US did not. And so on the same day as our Women's Health Investor Summit, the FDA Advisory Committee returned a unanimous positive opinion to make that option available to women in America as well.
All right, well, Jessica, wonderful to talk with you. Thanks so much for joining me on Floor Talk.
Great to be here. We look forward to seeing many women's health companies listed here at the New York Stock Exchange.